Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy vpizz, and I want some twizzies or some kissies. And today, I have a video for y'all. If you don't know, Cassidy had his grenade reworked a little bit and now applies this hindering effect and can go across the map. So, I'm gonna be going over every single interaction with this grenade with all the heroes in the game. If you feel like I missed anything, comment down below, and as always, if you learned something new, feel free to like, sub, and share. And let's get straight into it. So when using the grenade against D.Va, she can eat the grenade itself, but if the grenade is already applied, she can still defense matrix and shoot micro missiles, but she cannot boost her. A little fun thing is that if she throws her D.Va bomb and uses the boosters to shoot it at you, you can use your grenade to stop it. So yeah. Going against DoomFist, this grenade honestly kind of buttfucks him pretty hard. He'll take full damage from the block. It will stop him mid-punch if he's charging it up. And he cannot use his ultimate. That kind of hurts this guy a lot if Doom mains didn't have it bad already. Going against JunkerQueen, she really doesn't get affected by this at all. She can still shout, she can still swing her axe. But the one thing that will take her out is while she's winding up her ult, you can stop it in the middle of it. Going against Orisa, really, you can't do anything to her. 4-5, Terror Surge, and even the jab spin, you can consider it as a movement ability, but she will keep spinning. Rammatra, once again, you can't really do anything. I guess you can slow him down, just like anyone else. But other than that, he's still gonna outrun you, especially in ult, so you're kind of just fucked. For Ryan, mid-charge, you can stop him there. So this tool is pretty good against him, but you cannot interrupt Shatter. Roadhog, unfortunately you cannot stop Take a Breather, and you cannot stop yourself from getting hooked, so nothing really much to it. Sigma, if you somehow stick him from behind, pause. But he'll still be able to grasp, and surprisingly, he will still be able to flux. So Sigma is kind of immune to this ability. When going against Winston, you can stop his momentum entirely and stop him from jumping away. So honestly, this grenade is a pretty big counter to Winston, and you can prevent yourself from taking any of the splash damage from the leap. Ball is a very interesting one. This ability will keep you in ball form if the ball player is stuck in ball, but if the ball player is out of ball form, he cannot turn into the ball form and roll, as well as it will stop the momentum of the fully fired ball roll and the slam. Through testing, honestly, it's kind of hard just because of the velocity of the grenade, but it is possible to just stop yourself from getting slammed entirely. Zarya, there's really nothing much to it. She kind of counters your whole kit if you throw this at her. She's just gonna get mega charge from you. Ashe is also kind of immune to this herself speaking. She can still coach gun and throw her dynamite and everything, but if you want to keep Bob in one place, it honestly wouldn't be a bad idea to use it and keep Bob in a safe place from shooting your teammates. When going against Bastion, once again, he's not really affected by this at all. He can still grenade, jump, turn into turret, and use his ultimate as well. Going against Cassidy himself, you can stop his roll mid-animation, and yeah, that's really his only thing. He can still ult and throw his own grenade if he really wants to. Going against Echo, any of the flying heroes, I will stop their momentum and also just bring them straight to the ground. So if you are able to hit this, it honestly is pretty good. The only things that she cannot use are the lift as well as the glide when you hold space. When going against Genji, if you are stuck by it, you can still deflect, you can still ult. But when you're stuck with it, you cannot wall climb. It will disable that, and you can be stopped mid-dash if you get stuck with it in the middle of it. Against Hanzo, to be honest, it does stop him from leaping, but I don't really think this is a ability worth wasting on Hanzo apparently, and it will kind of just bring him straight down if you stick it. Junkrat is able to use his concussive mines as well as his trap, since it's not really a movement ability. You can stick the Junkrat Riptire, but it will not be affected by the slow effect at all, or the hindering effect, and will still go at full speed. When it comes to Mei, the grenade really doesn't do anything to her. She can still put up a wall as well as put up the ice block for herself, and still check out her ultimate. Against Pharah, similar to Echo, it will just bring her straight down. She won't be able to glide or use her jump jets. But interestingly, I would consider her Concussive Blast a movement ability. She can still use that if she's stuck. So when going against Reaper, he cannot use his Wraith form or his TP. But if he's already TPing and you stick him in the middle of it, he will drop the grenade and go to where he wanted to TP as well. But you cannot interrupt Reaper's Death Blossom even if you stick him in the middle of it. We'll go against Soujurn. There really isn't much to it. She can use everything else. Her slide is her only movement ability, and you can stop her mid-slide. Soldier, pretty obvious again. When sticking Soldier with this ability, he has to stop sprinting, and he can still use his Helix and his healing station, as well as ult. Sombruh. This is honestly a very good Sombruh tool. If she has her translocator out and you decide to stick her, she cannot translocate in that 1 second period. I don't believe she can EMP. I kind of forgot, so let me know down in the comments. The Symmetra, you can still place down all of your abilities and even take the TP. Unlike Reaper, if you stick her and she takes a TP, it will keep going with her, so that's nice to know. Against Torb, really nothing much you can do to him with the grenade other than just some extra damage. You can still pop his overload while being stuck, but will just kind of slow him down from the speed boost that he gets from his overload. And unfortunately, you can't do anything to the target. With Tracer, is a huge counter once again, since all of her abilities are a movement option. So yeah, she can't recall or she cannot blink. With Widowmaker, you can stop her mid-grapple, and you can stop her from grappling away. So it's a pretty good tool against Widowmaker if you get up close and she's trying to run away. With Ana, she doesn't have any mobility tools, so like any of the other ones that don't have mobility, she can still nade and she can still sleep when stuck. When it comes to Baptiste, surprisingly, he's still able to charge up his kicks, and he can still jump when being stuck, so keep that in mind. Also, it doesn't really affect him. When you stick him in mid-air, it'll just bring him back down like maybe a pubic hair faster. When it comes to Brig, the only thing she really has is her shield bash. It does disable that. Other than that, she can still throw her packs and throw her whip. When it comes to Kiriko, the only thing that is disabled is her TP. She can still throw a Suzu at the floor to not have the effects, as well as you can still throw out her Kitsune Rush, and it will not cut it off like a Maywell. When it comes to Lifeweaver, Lifeweaver cannot use his dash, but he can still use his pedal as well as his pull for himself, as well as use a pull on the stock target that you choose to stick. So yeah. When it comes to Lucio, sticking this dude will bring him straight to the ground, and can't really do anything about it. You can still amp it up, so he does have that. He still has that movement in the sense, but you cannot cancel sound barrier even when stuck. With Mercy, this is pretty obvious in my opinion. When stuck, she can be stopped mid Guardian Angel and will just be brought straight to the ground whenever the sticky grenade makes contact with her. Moira can still use both of her orbs, but she cannot use her Fade, and it will not cancel Coalescence. For Zenyatta, you really can't do anything, because he doesn't really have any mobility in the first place, even when in trans. A fun fact, you can charge up the Deadeye on Zenyatta when he's in the middle of his ult, so when it ends, you can just shoot him right away. And that's all I have for you guys today. Remember, if you guys enjoyed the video or learned something new from this video, please feel free to like, sub, and share. Comment down below if I missed anything or have any other suggestions for me. Feel free to join the Discord. As always, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby.